What the hell is this? Apparently it's a Dixie Designer 2. Never heard of the goddamn thing, but I saw it on Facebook for free and I bit. Yeah, I think it's in super brass, pretty sure. And what's funny about that, I also have the regular Dixie. Yeah, this was free, like I said, and I wanted, so I got. It's even got that really cool light kit on it that I really like. Ignore the ball off of it. The guy took the pin out for some reason. Scared the shit out of me when it popped off. Luckily, I didn't drop it. And I know it's a Dixie Designer too, because I certainly wouldn't have. But there's paperwork. And this is why I know that this is what it is. And obviously, it's not the regular Dixie bells, so it has to be the Dixie Designer too, because this sure as hell ain't a Riviera. And so there's a warranty, and then installation manual here. Or, well, that's just the close mount manual. So this little manual thing here, I obviously don't need no manual. I'm a professional ceiling fan installer by this point. But yeah, I couldn't resist this. It's from 1992. This, I'm assuming, is probably a Halsey product. I wouldn't really know what else it would be. That's my best guess. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing installed, and I will check back with you in a minute. All right, finished product time. This is definitely a bit more of a pain than I was expecting. I don't know if I showed or mentioned that the pull chains were clipped, but they were. The fan one, there was still enough length left to easily get it back out, no problem. The light was a little bit harder though. I thought I could just take the finial off, then extend it, and then, pull it back through. I found that not to be the case because the connector was hitting the bottom of the finial. It couldn't pull, it was getting stuck. So then I had to totally disassemble the whole entire light kit and then clip the chain even further so I could connect the connector up higher so it wouldn't hit anymore. And here we have it. But yeah, if that thing comes off again, I'm going to be so freaking mad. And then the Molex connector was giving me some issues too, but we managed. This was not the worst fan I'd installed by any means. Has quite a death wobble to it, partially because of a warped blade. Got very, very barely better when I removed a weight that was on the blade that I missed. But still got a death wobble. Like I said, one of the blades is warped, so I'm going to have to throw it in the stack at some point and flatten it out. And yeah, once that happens, hopefully it'll get better. And then also just reconfiguring the blades would probably do something. What I did for a pair, or I should say a set of blades before, was we get these bottles of water right here all the time. These are really big. They're good for like the Keurig or whatever else we use. So I usually just put a set of blades right on the bottom and stack 2 or 3 of these boxes all on top of those blades, and they flatten out really, really well. So that's really like how I like to do it. Everybody's got different methods and usually does involve lots of weight. However, that's exactly how I do it. That's my setup because those boxes are really convenient for that. And yeah, that's really all I've got to say in way of the fan here. It is really cool looking and it looks great. I'm really glad I picked this up. And yeah, that's really all I've got for the fan. Also did bring home another stereo here because I could. This one came from the same place as the Yamaha. I actually moved it into my shop for a while. And for a while, I mean like 2 months, if that. And then I hooked up the Pioneer speakers that I had around here that I was refoaming. I finished refoaming them, hooked everything up. And then I brought those in. I had all that set up in the shop. However, the Bluetooth adapter that I was using was giving me static and the wires weren't very good either. So I just decided to eliminate, well, I will be eliminating it here the coming week because it's not necessary. I'm the only one who will ever use it and I'm going to be gone soon. So there's no point in me leaving it. So I just decided to take this home. This is a Denon DRA 395. Pretty nice system here. Sounds terrific. I thought that there was something wrong with the stereo when it was giving me all that static noise. However, that did not seem to be the case. Actually, the Bluetooth adapter didn't get me much static either. I just don't think it was the biggest fan of this particular stereo. I always use the different one. I think they're like eSyncin or something like that. I don't remember what I use. If anyone is curious, I can actually tell you. But yeah, so I'm really happy I brought this thing home just because it's a nice receiver that I'll definitely be able to use in some cases. Yeah, the stack is definitely getting a little bit bigger over here, which is definitely not a bad thing. And as far as speakers go, not much has changed. I don't know if I showed this in video. I'm sure I did, but I put these two big speakers here and here, and I rearranged actually as well. And I put a couple of my portables on top of that one and more speakers up there. But after I fixed these up, I figured there was no point in just leaving them. So I hooked them up, and I've been happy. Oh, and I also did get a flywheel for this turd, and I was hoping it would be together. If you don't know what this is, it's supposed to be an Emerson Apollo. There's some clipped wires coming out of the top that I have no idea what in the hell they do. And also the flywheel was giving me shit, so I'm just going to bring it in and have them do it instead. I also did get a replacement pull chain for that Packers fan. I haven't put it in yet. I'll do that next time I pull it out. And then on this side of speaker land, we're just getting new terminals for these because this one came to us broken, and it was always kind of funny. And then when I was hooking them up to test that dent in, because at that point I still thought it was messed up, I actually brought it home to test it on my stuff and then decided to keep it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, when I hooked it up, this thing actually fully came off. And then I was just like, yeah, okay, gotta order some new ones. So we'll be doing that. And yeah, these are Paragons, by the way. I don't know if I ever fully showed these. They're model 801C. And I'll take the front off so you can see what they look like there. Yeah, these are really cool speakers. I really like these, so I'll be excited to actually get those terminals fixed. I had actually no idea that they were even messed up. I actually sent these to my dad one day just because I was curious what they were before I really started bringing home a lot of speakers myself. And then he was like, oh, those are really rare. So then he went out and bought them. I can't find anything on them online, but they're nice. I haven't heard them in ages, and I haven't really fully been able to hear them since this one wasn't working properly. So once these get fixed, I'll hook them back up and I'll really test them, see what they can do. I'll probably hook them up alongside the Boses or something else. But anyways, yeah, that's really all I've got for you. I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.